Hey everyone, Milton at Man on a Mission. Thank you all for taking the time to join me today. Today I want to begin part 2 of my series called Reinventing Yourself. For part 2, the thing that you need to do to reinvent yourself is being able to change your mindset. Join me today as I tell you more about the importance of changing your mindset. Hey everyone, Milton again. Hey, thanks for being here today. I want to thank you all for stopping by and listening to me today. Hopefully today we can share some great important tips on what the importance is of changing your mindset. Again, this is part 2 of our series called Reinventing Yourself. In part 1, we understood that it was time to make a change. The importance of understanding that it's time to make a change to help you to reinvest in yourself. Now today I want to begin talking about the second most important thing about reinventing yourself, and that is changing your mindset. Changing your mindset, changing the way you think. When you think of mindset, what usually comes to mind? Mindset usually is the state of your actions, your thoughts. It's what you're really thinking about at the moment and what you're going to do based on those thoughts. Now, when it comes to business, we have to be very careful of that mindset, because sometimes that mindset can lead us in the wrong direction. It can take us away from what we really need to do. So we have to begin first with our focus, our thoughts, and our actions. That's the first thing we need to look at when changing your mindset. What are you focused on? What is the thing that you put your soul and your complete concentration into? Is that focus on something that's positive for you? Is it on something that will help you to increase your business success? Is it something just to overall make you a better person? What are you focusing on? Generally, the thing that you're focused on is the thing that will create the actions. Whatever you're thinking about, you'll create actions based on those thoughts. And that's very important, the actions that are based on your thoughts. Because your thoughts, number one, need to be thoughts that are in your best interest. Thoughts that are going to make you better. Thoughts that are going to help you to do something that's good for somebody else. What are your thoughts centered around? Are they centered around positive things? Or are they more focused on negative things? Or are you worried about the things you're not able to do at the time? Or are you looking at the things that you will be able to do as you continue to grow your business? So those thoughts that you currently have lead to actions that will make a difference going forward. You have to think about it in the sense of, what do I want to be in the future? What do I want to look like as my business continues to grow? Those are the thoughts that you need to have in your mind right now. Not about what you're looking at right now, but what you intend to be as you go forward. As you go deeper into the future and the success of your business, what does those thoughts look like? And those need to be positive thoughts, which will lead to positive actions. You need to focus on the things that you want to achieve, not on the things that you don't currently have right now. Let me say that again. Focus on the things that you want to achieve, not necessarily on where you are right now. That means you're changing your mindset to think about what your business will overall look like, what that success will look like, what those achievements should look like. That's what you need to place your thoughts on, because your actions will center around those thoughts. It's very important that your thoughts line up with your focus, because if not, your actions will be totally out of line. Growing up, I learned so much from my grandfather. He was a sharecropper and a farmer. And we had cows, we had chickens, we had hogs, we had dogs. And he would always teach us how important our thoughts were, how we thought about the animals, how we thought about the crops. And that will reflect in how we treated those things. If I thought bad about a cow, I would be afraid of a cow. I wouldn't do the things that need to be done to protect the cow. So what did I think about the cow? Or what did I think about the chicken? Did I respect the chicken enough to say, hey, look, I need to feed the chicken to help them stay healthy so they'd grow, and then they'd help supply food for the family? And what did I think about the crops that we planted? Were they something that we just threw out there and just let the seeds just grow if they would? If they didn't, then they wouldn't. No. It's the mindset. The way you think about something usually dictates the actions that you will put forth based on those thoughts. And in that situation, as a farmer and a sharecropper, those had to be positive thoughts, because we wanted to make sure that all the animals were healthy. All of the fruit and the things that we grew came up to be great. So we had to change our mindset to think positive thoughts, to treat these things with human kindness and care so that they could benefit and reap the harvest that we were looking for. The next thing that I think is very important in making sure that you have the right mindset, making sure that you're set to go forward to be successful in everything that you do, is self-discipline. Self-discipline. A lot of people lack self-discipline, and that is basically doing what it takes to get the things you need done. Doing what it takes to get the things you need done. Now, when we think of self-discipline, the first thing that comes to mind is an athlete. Somebody who puts in the time, who puts in the effort, who gets their body into shape, who does everything they need to do to be physically prepared to go out and compete. We think of basketball players, football players, triathlon runners, any type of athlete. That's the first thing that comes to mind when it comes to self-discipline. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about self-discipline of the mind. Is your mind disciplined? Are you disciplined enough to focus on the things that you need to do mentally to be successful in your business? Now, as a business person, we all want our dreams to come true. We want those things that we put our work, time, and effort into to come true. But are you disciplined enough to do that? Are you disciplined enough to make those dreams come true? Are you willing to command your mind and your thoughts to focus, to prioritize, to put things in place that need to be put in place to make you successful? That same discipline that an athlete uses to get their bodies into shape, you need to use that same discipline approach to get your mind right, to get your mindset changed so that you can focus and do what you need to do to make yourself successful. It's about changing your mind, which starts with your thoughts, what you're focused on. What are you thinking about? What is the thing that's on your mind that's helping you to drive your business? Whatever that is will lead to the actions that come forward. So it's very important that you have the right thoughts when you begin anything. Sometimes you have to step back to make sure that you're ready to go forward. And that's okay, because you'd rather go into something with the right mindset than the wrong mindset and have to restart and redo the whole process all over again. So today was all about changing your mindset. Changing your mindset. Getting those thoughts right. Getting that focus in line so that you can create the actions that are needed to have a successful business. And also the importance of self-discipline. Having the discipline to do the things that you need to do to make your dreams a reality. To put those things into place. To go in and put that time, energy, and effort to make yourself successful in anything that you do. Hey, I want to thank you again for joining me here today on Man on a Mission. Hopefully there was something that was shared today that will help you to be more successful in your business. We want to start by changing our mindset, getting your mind in line and focused on the things that you need to do to achieve your success. See you again real soon here again on Man on a Mission.